Good morning, brothers and sisters. We welcome to our daily devotion insight. And this morning, I would like to share a devotion with you. I entitled it as The Secret to Happiness. Let's read a scripture. It's found in the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 22. And it goes like this: A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Nearly 3,000 years ago, Solomon wrote what medical researchers have only discovered, that being truly happy produces wonderful health benefits. Being happy shows that a person lives more healthily, have less risk of heart diseases or other illnesses. On the other hand, people who are depressed or unhappy have greater risk of cancer, uh, non communicable diseases, or other illnesses. So, what will it make you to be happy? Well, if your answer is being rich or and prosperous, I can show you rich people who live miserably. Well, if your answer is eating, I can point to you many obese people who love food and struggle with their health. If your answer is better health, a better career, or a better pastor or leader, better bosses, more power, more money, or more fame, they are only means to an end. They will not bring you true happiness. Happiness needs to go deeper than that. I will give you three quick ways to be truly happy, and we learn this from the man who have it all, experienced it all. You name it, he has done it, and this person is King Solomon. First thing is that we learn to be grateful with everything that you have now. Uh, Simple things like your eyes and your ears. Book of Proverbs chapter 22 verse Book of Proverbs chapter 20 verse 22 says, "Ears to hear and eyes to see, both are gifts from the Lord." I'm a sound engineer, and as a sound engineer, I can tell you there's no microphone in the world ever made that can match the sensitivity of our ear. No camera in the world can capture the amount of colors our eyes can see. No computers can ever match the power of our brain. No pump can ever outlast the reliability of our heart. Learning to be grateful with small stuff like this is a step towards achieving happiness in our life. You cannot be unhappy and being grateful at the same time. It's not possible. Huh? As we learn to be grateful with small things that I mentioned, we will slowly learn to be grateful with other things in our lives. Second, root out weeds of envy. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 4. Anger is cruel and fury overwhelming, but who can stand before jealousy? If I have a bigger house like so and so, I will be happy. If I have a better car like so and so, then I will be happy. The problem with envy is that there is no end to it. Someone else will always have a bigger house, a bigger car, more advanced, technologically advanced phone, etc., etc. Somebody else's ministry will be more successful than ours. Somebody else's career will be more lucrative than ours. Somebody else's businesses will be more successful than ours. Somebody else will be more than us. The seed of envy resides in everyone's heart and mind, and it has to be dealt daily. As Martin Luther have said, we cannot stop the bird from flying over our heads, but we can definitely stop it from making a nest on it. So, we cannot stop envious thoughts from entering our heart, but we can definitely stop it from taking root. The antidote to envy is gratefulness. Point number one. So, when your heart is full of gratefulness, there is no room for envy to grow. And third thing is eliminate your sense of entitlement. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 2. A person may think their own ways are right, but the Lord weighs the heart. People will always think they are more entitled than than others. People always think that I will think that I'm entitled to have priority in this queue. Or the government should do more for me, or the church should do this for me, or my spouse should do that for me. My workplace should treat me better. The waiter or the restaurant should cook for me better. A false sense of entitlement in any area of our life is an enemy that will keep us away from happiness. The only way to break loose is to learn to relinquish the unrealistic expectation that you may have from others. It could be from your church, your cell group, your leader, your spouse, or even your children. So when we are able to do this, we will discover happiness and gain increased ability to love and respect others unconditionally. So these are the 3 points that we can learn and remember throughout the day. May the word of the Lord blesses you today.